Kevin Durant, the Slim Reaper. Today, we take a look at his career and his road of becoming the great player we all know and respect. The backstory. Durant was born on the 29th of December 1988 in Washington, D.C. He didn't have a father figure most of his childhood and was raised by his mother and grandmother. Durant's favorite team growing up were the Toronto Raptors, and his favorite player was Vince Carter. High school and college. Durant was unusually tall for his age and managed to reach 6 feet in height already in middle school. He played AAU basketball for several teams and was teammates with some of the future NBA players. During this time, Durant's AAU coach Charles Craig was murdered at the age of 35. Durant decided to honor him by wearing the 35 on his jersey. For his senior year, Durant grew 7 inches, making him 6'7" in the beginning of the year. Prior to the start of the season, he committed to the University of Texas.
Points and 13 assists in the last meeting. This is a good grinding team, possession by possession, but you got to guard this guy.
Durant goes against Rush again. Gets him to jump, hits the jumper, and a chance for a three-point play. Chris Paul, yeah.
He's always here, Ron. If they're hit, he's at every game. He's been in Norman this year. I saw that.
At the end of the year, he was named the Washington Basketball Player of the Year, as well as the most valuable player of the 2006 McDonald's All-American game. For the 2006-07 college season, Durant, who have grown to 6'9", averaged 25 points, 11 rebounds, and 1 assist per game for Texas Longhorns. He declared for the NBA draft following the season, and his number 35 jersey was retired by the Longhorns. NBA career. Durant was selected as the second overall pick in the 2007 NBA draft by the Seattle Supersonics. In his first regular season game, the 19-year-old Durant registered 18 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 steals against the Denver Nuggets. On November 16th, he made the first game-winning shot of his career in a game against the Atlanta Hawks.
Something going toward the rim. In it comes to Durant. He's going to try to win it. Good at the buzzer! Kevin Durant hits a three-pointer and the Sonics win the ball game. Hold everything. It is going to be reviewed.
At the conclusion of the season, he was named the NBA Rookie of the Year following averages of 20 points, 4.4 rebounds, and 2.4 assists per game. He joined Carmelo Anthony and LeBron James as the only teenagers in league history to average at least 20 points per game over the entire season. After Durant's rookie season, Supersonics were relocated to Oklahoma City and were known as the OKC Thunder. The team drafted Russell Westbrook, who would later form a duo with Kevin Durant. In his sophomore year, Durant jumped to average 25 points per game, which was 5 points more than his rookie season. By then, it was obvious that Durant is going to be an amazing scorer. He had the height of a center but was slim and could move like a point guard. On top of all that, while in the NBA, he didn't stop growing. By his sophomore year, he reached 6'11". While with the OKC, Durant made some deep playoff runs. The first bigger run was in 2011, when they reached the conference finals but lost to Mavs in 5 games. On February 19, 2012, Durant recorded his first 50-point game against the Denver Nuggets. That year, he averaged 28 points a game and won his 3rd straight scoring title. Thunder won 47 games and entered the playoffs as the Western Conference 2nd seed. Oklahoma City would go on to defeat Dallas, the Lakers, and the San Antonio Spurs before losing to Miami Heat in the finals. For the NBA Finals, Durant led all players with 30 points per game, doing so on a 54.8 shooting percentage. In January 2013 and 14 season, Durant averaged 35 points, including a career-high 54 points against the Golden State Warriors. The Thunder finished the year with 59 wins, and Durant was the MVP, behind averages of 32 points, 7.4 rebounds, and 5.5 assists per game. That year in the playoffs, OKC eliminated Memphis and the Los Angeles Clippers before losing to Spurs in the conference finals in 6 games. During the 2014-15 season, Durant went through a lot of injuries and was ruled out for the season after he decided to undergo foot surgery. At the end of the 2015-16 season, Durant averaged 28 points, 8 rebounds and 5 assists as he led Thunder to 55 wins and the 3rd seed in the West. The Thunder almost went to the finals during the playoffs. Even though they took a 3-1 lead to the 73-9 Warriors, they somehow lost in 7 games. During the 2016 free agency, Durant ruined the meaning of competition as he, of course, as we all know, joined Golden State. The Warriors dominated the 2017-18 seasons as they finished with 67 wins. Same thing with the playoffs. They only lost 1 game in the finals. Durant won Finals MVP versus the Cavs as he averaged 35 points, 8 rebounds and 5 assists.
Into the full rebound, Durant. Incredible opportunity. Durant for 3. It's good. Kevin Durant from downtown, and Golden State takes the lead.
And they should get a 2-for-1.
The next season, Warriors were less dominant due to some injuries. They finished the 2018 season with 58 wins as the 2nd seed. They went on to advance the finals, beating the 1st-seeded Rockets in the Western Conference Finals in 7 games. In the finals, Golden State beat the Cavs again, but this time in only 4 games, as Durant won his back-to-back Finals MVP. In the 2018-19 season, Warriors were still dominating the entire league, as Curry was playing on his MVP level during the first half of the season. After Curry suffered a minor injury, Warriors started losing games, and everyone pointed fingers at Durant, which ignited some heated exchanges, particularly with his teammate Draymond Green. It looked like the chemistry wasn't there anymore, and Durant was going to leave. During the playoffs in the 2nd round against Houston Rockets, Durant suffered a right calf strain in a Game 5. Even so, the Warriors knocked the Rockets out in the next game, which started debates whether they really needed Durant.
Of course you're not better without Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Except Steph's better without him, Draymond's better without him, their defense gets better and they win more. So then wait, are they? They shouldn't be. They win at a higher percentage, 33-4 without him.
Warriors swept Portland in the conference finals with Steph Curry averaging 36 points, 7 rebounds and 8 assists, and entered the finals against the Raptors. They lost Game 1 and went on to win Game 2. Unfortunately, by that time half of the Warriors team got injured and they were on the brink of elimination and decided to play Durant in Game 5, even when it wasn't certain that he was fully healthy. In the 3rd quarter, Durant injured his Achilles and was helped to the locker room. In the end, Warriors won the game and wanted to win the championship for Durant, who jeopardized his career just to help the team. Many fans hated Durant because he went to Golden State, but after this moment, he gained respect of all of them. Warriors kept getting injured as Thompson went down in 3rd quarter in Game 6. Ultimately, they lost and failed to three-peat. On July 7, 2019, injured Durant signed with Brooklyn Nets to team up with Kyrie Irving. He also changed his jersey number from 35 to 7. Kevin Durant. He was said by some to be the best player in the world prior to the finals injury. Durant donated millions of dollars to American Red Cross and other organizations. He describes himself as a high school kid who likes to play basketball and video games. He feels grateful for who he is and where he came from.
Wake me up in the middle of the night in the summer times, making me run up a hill, making me do push-ups, screaming at me from the sideline of my games at 8 or 9 years old. You the real MVP.
Hope you enjoyed this video. What are your thoughts? Do you respect Durant or you still hate him? Make sure to like and subscribe to show your support, and let us know which players should we do next.